guys. I'll turn this down just a smidge. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing a new game called Database Detectives. I saw this being promoted on TikTok by the dev and I was really excited to play it, and it finally released last weekend. So I hope you guys like it. My sequel is a little rusty, but they will be teaching us how to do SQL queries. Let's get started. Welcome, detective. Click on your department to begin. Minor Crimes Division. Nope. Let's get started. I opened up the game earlier just to see how it would run, and I'm going to play you guys the welcome recruit message that I heard before I closed the game. So I'm going to play that message now. Welcome recruit.
Hey there, recruit. Welcome to the Minor Crimes Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. This is your first day as a database detective, correct?
Correct.
You know, not many people sign up for this job, and between you and me, we need all the help we can get. These days, people seem to think they can commit all the minor crimes they want. Littering, shoplifting, jaywalking, just disregarding the delicate balance of law and order, tearing down the social contract that ties us all together. But that's where we come in. We're here to stop those who think they can get away with the little things. Things that people might not think are a big deal. But the road to hell is paved one brick at a time. Think about it. One day, someone accidentally leaves some paint on private property. No big deal, they might think, till they realize, if I can get away with that, what else can I get away with? And then they'll start thinking they can get away with killing our innocent women and children, abducting them from the cover of night, and ripping their flesh from limb to limb, all because we let them get away with something they shouldn't have.
So trusting.
And that's what we have here. We caught a group of suspects around the sidewalk in Bleecker Street that was vandalized with paint. I've downloaded the suspect data into your desktop. This should be a good first case for you, detective. We'll need you to figure out who was the one responsible. If we don't catch the right person, I don't even want to know what they'll get away with in the future. If you're not sure where to start, why don't you read the little instruction manual thingy that's on your computer somewhere. And that's it for me. I have some work to do, but I'll be sure to call you back when you make that first arrest. Best of luck, detective.
Thank you. So nice. I'll close this up and we'll open up the manual. SQC for database detectives. If a detective can understand it, you can understand it. Okay. Perfect. Let's start chapter 1. Wow, this is a lot of words. Okay. I do enjoy the royalty-free music. It is pretty nice. Okay. Trying to decide how much I want to read for you guys. Chapter 1, how to use a computer. We know how hard it is to be a database detective. Trust us, we were there too, getting funny looks on the street, hearing children laughing as they point at us. Seeing the disappointment slowly growing in their father's eyes as they discovered that I wasn't just a detective. I was a database detective. It's true. People don't become database detectives because they want to. They do it because they have to. They have nothing else. These desperate souls usually don't even know how to use a computer. If this sounds like you, don't worry. We'll spend this first chapter dealing with the very basics. I've decided I'm going to read the whole thing for you guys. It's pretty funny. Database detective, what is that? After the exciting detective groundwork has been completed, the collected data and evidence gets sent away to be processed. We're the unlucky folks that have to process all of this data. That's right, it's the database detectives. These pitiful individuals then use the process data to fill out the arrest warrants that authorize the permanent detention of a suspect. Okay, what is a computer? Computers are complicated devices, so it's okay if you don't know what they are. When you use a computer, you're really interacting with the computer's operating system. The operating system used by the Los Angeles Police Department is known as Cop OS, and it comes with 9 different applications that will be used for your crime-fighting journey. The applications of Cop OS. To open an application in Cop OS, double-click on application's icon. To move an icon, click and drag the icon to the desired location. Let's go over the applications one at a time. Shutdown. Added in Cop OS version 5.3.1. This application allows you to finally turn off your computer. Settings. Change your audio and display settings included in your background. Oh, we can change the background. Oh my god, this music. This music's really nice. How to use a computer. Royalty-free music. As we mentioned, due to drastic budget cuts, we can only provide royalty-free music for you to listen to. Enjoy. It's really nice. I'm really liking it. Web browser. Go on the internet. Requires permission from your supervisor. Instruction manual. Learn what it takes to become a skilled database detective. Mail. View messages from your supervisor, hopefully good ones. Arrest suspect. Write and submit arrest warrants. Each warrant can only be submitted once, so make sure you're absolutely certain. Notepad. Write notes to keep track of your investigations. That's really cute. Can I open that? Oh, you can type. Okay. I expected it to be like... I see. Let's put that down there. Clue Explorer. View the given clues for the current case. Search tables. Search through downloaded tables using SQL queries. We'll learn about that. We'll learn more about this in the next chapter. Tables. View data from search results in downloaded tables. Tables with the log icon mean that the table can be modified. Tables without the log icon allow for more options after right-clicking. Rename table, delete table. For example, after right-clicking on this table to the left, we can see the option to rename something else or delete it from the desktop entirely. Oh, sorry, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We haven't even explained what a table is. What is a table? Tables keep stuff above the floor so they won't spill everywhere. The same goes with data. In short, tables are a way to store structured data. As a database detective, you'll be staring at a lot of tables. So true. So hopefully that sounds like fun to you. It does. It's how I spent my honeymoon after all. Just kidding, I'm not married. Here's an example of what you would see if you opened a table. Take a look at the words on the title bar. That's the blue part. This is the table name. Coincidentally, the name of this table is called table name. What are the odds of that? Right below the table name is a row of columns, which shows that each column represents. This table has 2 columns, column 1 and column 2. Below each column, name are series together column. And if you had a table named people, we can assume that each row represents a single person. Okay. Chapter summary. Being a database detective isn't easy. It's known that staring at data lowers your life expectancy more than coal mining or operating heavy machinery. Then why do they do it? Why do we dedicate so many hours of our precious lives to this? If you find out the answer, please let us know, as we have been trying to figure it out as well. Here's a pro tip. You can click on a value in a table and copy it into your clipboard. You can then paste the copied value by pressing Ctrl V. Okay. I assume we can't. No. We just see these 2. Okay. I assume we click on clues next. Can I enlarge this? No. Suspect. For suspect. Vandalism. Can I open this? I can. Suspect number. And we have names. Occupation child. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Retired. Banker. Painter. Vandalism. So I'm assuming, just based on visually looking, can I go ahead and file an arrest? Let's see. You are commanded to arrest. Enter full name here. under the accusation of leaving drops of blue paint on the sidewalk at the corner of Bleecker Street and Central Park Road. Okay, what is his name? Our last suspect, Jeff Painterson. Painterson. Submit. Are you sure? Arrest. Walking towards suspect. Apprehending suspect. Suspect arrested. Perfect. Keeping the city clean. We have a new message. Open.
Okay, that one was pretty obvious, but hey,
Yeah,
you solved your
it was.
first case. And don't worry, the perp is on his way right now to be rehabilitated. Oh, we'll never see him again. Oh, we also got a new case for you.
Perfect.
Seems like someone wanted to litter on the campus of our local elementary school this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Our suspect threw away what looks like an ID card. Their name is scratched off, but we have a hunch. Call it a sneaking suspicion that the suspect we're looking for is a teacher in the school that we found the ID card from. To think that a criminal like this might be with children at this current moment. Just disgusting. We managed to get you a list of every teacher who works there. Our suspect should be in there somewhere. You'll also find the littered object in the Clue Explorer, along with a sketch of the victim to motivate you to find the perpetrator of this heinous act. This case is a little harder than the previous one, so you might want to learn how to search through data properly. You can read more about this in the second chapter of the instruction manual.
We get a second chapter.
What? You don't think that sounds fun? It's what we're paying you for. Wait, we are paying you, right? Actually, don't answer that. I have an appointment. I'll reach back out to you when I'm finished.
Okay, perfect. Catching a litter bug. Thank you so much. Incoming messages. If you need more help, just let me know. Thanks. Let's open up the manual again. Chapter 2. How long is it? It's pretty long. I might not read this one all for you guys. I might just give it a quick glance and then we'll move on. Okay, perfect. I finished reading chapter 2. Let's move this down here. Let's open up the clues. I see ID card. I feel like I can pretty confidently recognize this person. Victim. This is so cute. Okay, teachers. I see. I wish I could full screen this, but it doesn't let me. Can I open up this music player? I'm gonna turn it down just a smidge. Okay. Let's see. We have an ID card. We have eye color. Search. Okay, this I can change up. Okay. Let's see. Select. Let's see. Can I do eye color first? Select eye color. No. Yeah, select eye color from. And the table name is teachers. Where eye color equals green. Let me confirm I did that right. I did not. But, if you want to save your tables for later, make sure to hit the Save Table checkbox in the Search Tables window. Thanks. Okay, I see where I messed up. Give me all. There it is. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Wait. value, so we don't need to put it in quotes. 110. Oh, we only have one, and it's Barbara Wallace. Kindness rating 10 out of 10. Surely this can't be our girl. Date of birth. Matches. Date joined. Matches. Barbara Wallace. Green. Height 61. Weight 110. This seems to be our girl. So do I just go under arrest and get her arrested? Barbara Wallace. You are commanded to arrest Barbara Wallace under the accusation of leaving personal belongings in the vicinity of Los Angeles Elementary School. Submit. Arrest. Finding handcuffs. Speeding towards suspect's location. Illegal criminal captured. Perfect. Environmental terrorism. Another call. The message.
Nice job, Detective. She won't be littering anymore with her hands cuffed behind her back.
Excellent.
Did you know that it takes up to 500 years for plastic to decompose? That 9 billion tons of litter end up in the ocean every year.
That's a lot of litter.
Mother Nature thanks you, Detective. You've given the flowers and fauna of this glorious nation another chance to live again. That's why I have an even bigger case for you this time, Detective. It's confidential.
How confidential?
You can't let anyone know you're investigating this. If this leaks, it'll be bad for both me and our entire division. That's how big this next case is. The crime happened last night in our police department at roughly 10 p.m. It was at this late, rainy hour of the night that someone ate my sandwich.
Oh my god.
It was something I was looking forward to eating later today, but now it's gone forever.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Luckily, our security cameras caught the suspect right before the act. Looks like it was one of us. Someone who betrayed their uniform. Someone who was supposed to be uncorrupted from the sins of this rotten world. I'll provide you a list of every officer from our division, along with a timesheet of when everyone came in and out of this building that day.
Perfect.
Now please, right this terrible wrong that has tragically taken place in the area we all hold sacred. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll have to think about what to eat for lunch.
Thank you. Okay. Let's open up the manual again. We got chapter 3. I'm also gonna skim this one, and then we'll jump back in. Not many database detectives reach this chapter. Okay, we're all done with the instruction manual. Let's go ahead and close that. Open up our clues. Oh my goodness, how sick and despicable. Shoot, kill, love. Okay. Victim. Until we eat again. 2 bites. How tragic. Okay. We have 2 tables this time. Cops and timesheet. Open up a little query here. And let's see. Badge number. I'm gonna open up the manual again. Okay. Let's see. The asterisk. Various. Select all from cops, because we don't join it right now. No, I'm not gonna necessary to give the tables nicknames. The table names are pretty short. Join timesheet. Let me go ahead and just put my caps lock on. Join timesheet. And then from there is where we mention what to join it on. Correct. On badge number. So in this case we would write cops badge number. If I could spell badge. Badge number. Equals timesheet badge number. Oh my goodness. I turned off my caps lock. Maybe for the next game I'll practice typing number. So that combines everything now. Perfect. And now what we need to focus on is this time. Guns issued, security level, badge number. Yes, they're combined correctly. Okay. Because he said this is before they left, right? So we would have to find where check-in time check-in time is greater than or equal to, and I think since it's numerical it doesn't need to go in quotations. Yeah, I don't think so. Greater than or equal to, in this case, let's look at the time. The leading zero can't be displayed. That means, for example, that 1 a.m. So in this case, this is 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. So it would still be or I guess because the checkout time has to be greater than this time, no? Okay, let's do checkout time. Checkout time has to be greater than 22:01. Let's see. That gives us a handful of people. Because he was still in the office, so he had to leave after this time, correct? Let's see. That's my search table, my first result, my second result. Let's close this one first. My search, cops, timesheet. I'm gonna close these out. Clues. I don't have that many clues. has a gun. I see. So, would we write and... Oh, well, some of them already have guns issued. Does... Oh, I assume the badge she's wearing has to do with the security level. So this would be and guns issued. Guns issued equals 1. And security level equals 3, correct? Because of his little badge here. Isn't it? We have 1 man, Cam Rebus. You're going into the slammer, buddy. You're gonna be killed on sight. Kim Rivera's. You're commanded to arrest Kim Rivera under the accusation of stealing a delicious sandwich. Arrest the man. Arrest him. Finishing our coffee. Scoping out the office kitchen. Running toward trader. And he's arrested. Perfect. Criminal scum. Sandwich thief. Sandwich theft.
Wow.
New message.
You actually got him.
Of course I did.
We'll make sure this scoundrel never bites into innocent sandwiches ever again.
Perfect.
My delicious sandwich, however, will never come back.
Sorry to hear it.
To be honest, I thought I'd feel a sense of justice, knowing that a wrong has been made right, knowing that only I would be the victim of this wretched scoundrel. But that's not what I feel at all. I feel an emptiness in the pit of my stomach, where those bites of my sandwich should have been.
Sorry.
Well, no time to waste. We got an urgent call earlier from a local hotel manager.
Okay.
Says we got a perp that was supposed to check out of the room at 6:30. You know what time it is now? 6:45.
Dear God.
Luckily, we got a cold jail cell waiting for them if they still need a room. Our boys at the crime scene say that our suspect was in town to visit some conventions.
What kind of
They
conventions?
also found a lot of strange stuff in the suspect's room.
Oh my God.
Hopefully, these brochures and this photo we found of the suspect proved to be helpful. We also
Good.
asked around the convention center and managed to get a list of everyone who came to the last big event. Given what we know, that's where we're gonna find who we're looking for. Now, we need to act fast. We promised the local business community that if we don't solve their case in an hour, they don't need to pay taxes. And I do not want this coming out of my paycheck.
Perfect. Don't worry, boss. I got you. Let's go to the manual. Chapter 4. Let's see. This one isn't as long, but still, I'll see you guys after I finish reading. Okay, perfect. Well, we finished reading this chapter. Gonna minimize it for now. Let's open up the clues first. That's a lot of clues. Let's start with the first brochure. Okay, celebrate bureaucracy. That's a hard word for Elmo. Special guest, Gem, DMV employee. Listen to his exciting stories of sorting, repossession, affidavits, and vessel registration exemptions. Alphabetically. Activities include waiting in line again, waiting in line for a third time, meet other government form fanatics. Come and see what bureaucracy is all about. Okay, bring the most government forms to win a chance to sign some paperwork. This game is so cute. Okay. Lamb Con. Huh? What? Turned on. Curves. Huge top. Okay. Let's be serious. Detective, please. LambCon. June 29th, 2 to 5 p.m. See hot lamps as day turned on. Look at those strawberry scented. Look at that. Light raspberry flavor. Bring the most lamps for a chance to take one of these hotties home. What's the asterisk for? Where does the asterisk go to? Brochure 3. Stay moist. Lotion con. Free robes for seniors. Okay. I have a feeling the times on these are going to be important. June 29th, 1 through 4. June 29th, 2 to 5. And June 29th, 12 to 3. Okay, noted. Get dumb. Dumbcon. Learn about Pat's transformation. Carry the most dumbbells here to win a prize. It only took him 12 years using our easy to follow 7,340 step plan. Free water included. Free water. Diary. Dear diary, today I felt sad. I didn't win any contest. I could have won one, but I arrived too late to enter, so I couldn't attend. Another convention was over capacity, and I couldn't even get in. From a quick peek, they had over 300 people. That's a fire hazard. The 2 conventions I went to were fun, though. Also, my trouble died. Rip Dorothy. Okay, noted. Ma'am. Okay, here are the lotions, here are the lamps, here are the forms. Photo back. Me with all my convention stuff minus dumbbells. I only had an exact average of them anyway. What does that mean? Me with all my convention stuff minus dumbbells. I only had an exact average of them anyways. So much stuff when they wrote the date. Okay, so this is all the stuff they bought. They bought this much lotion, all these lamps. Okay. Let's open up the attendees. That is a lot of attendees. Okay, let's open up, let's do Bureaucon first. Okay. Forms brought. Lotion con. So these are going to be joined by attendee ID. Dumbs brought. LampCon. Attendee ID. So does this mean she went, let me not say she, they went to how many conventions? They went to 2 conventions because they couldn't go into one. They couldn't get into another one because it was over capacity. So she went to 2 conventions. Okay. But I arrived too late to enter, so I couldn't attend. Let me open up my notepad and jot some stuff down. Okay. So oh, my captions. I'll write in all caps. Bureaucon started 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Okay. LampCon started 2 to 5. Lotion con was 12 to 3. And Get Dumb was, oh, let me write it down. Dumb con was 3 to 6. So the first one to close up shop was Lotion Con. I didn't win any contest. I could have won one, but I arrived too late to enter, so I couldn't attend. I think that's what that means. So they did not attend LotionCon. And I think that's what she means by she could have won because she had so much lotion. I believe. Let me look at, no, not LambCon. LotionCon. Smooth skin. Have the most bottles of lotion, win the feeling of temporary happiness. So maybe that's what that means. Okay. Let's open up the search. Close this up. So let's select all from attendees and we need to join some of these tables where it's join first, correct? After, yeah, from join. Join ID. Join. Do we want to join all the tables? Maybe. Yeah, let's do that, I suppose. Join DumbCon. DumbCon. Do I have to write the dot here? No, that's when I do on. Okay. LotionCon. Let's move this up here. LambCon. And you, I might have to give this one a nickname because I'm struggling to write that. Actually, you know what? I will give these nicknames. On ID. Equals. Let's do, because after let's do Puricon. When any tables are joined, the result will only contain values that are shared across all tables. So I think we leave Lotion Con out of this because she didn't attend Lotion Con, but we know they attended the others. Let's do this first. A comma cannot directly join another comma in the join statement. Oh, sorry. What about now? ID in the table dumbcon. Are you sure this is the right column name? Oh, no. Sorry. My bad. The table attendees is not joined with another table in your query. You cannot join tables by adding on equals and I see what you're saying. I want to do Burecon first. So on attendees .id, the table dumbcon is not joined with another table. Okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay. Attendee forms brought. Okay. And I can name tables, correct? I just don't remember what chapter that was in, where they told me I could do that. Save table. Enter table name. This is... Actually, not now. Where... This is Burecon. Burecon. Oh well, I gave it a nickname. Let's use the nickname. Forms brought. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 equals 8. Okay. And we'll save this. Save as your 8 form. Submit. Okay, so that's this one. And we're gonna lower that. And we've saved that table. Next, let's do the lamps, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attendees, Burecon. This is gonna be, I said LampCon now. LampCon. I'm gonna change this just so I don't get confused. On attendees ID, and we'll change this to lamp. Lamp, and this is gonna be lamps brought. Lamps brought. And she brought 7, I said. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Oops. Submit. Okay. Perfect. And we're gonna save this as lamp 6. Perfect. And she could not attend to LotionCon, so she wouldn't have been there. Even with all my convention stuff minus dumbbells, I only had an exact average of them anyways. So she wants us to find the average of dumps brought, I assume. So join DumpCon on attendees ID. Attendees ID equals attendee ID where, and we need to find the average. Gonna copy this and put this over in our notepad. If this was real life, I would just open up another search table and just look it up there, but we have to put in our notes. Select, and the manual said she wants the average. Select average of dumps brought from DumpCon. 8. Okay. Where dumps brought equals 8. Okay. So now we join these tables together. Average. Submit. Close this. I assume her ID number wouldn't be in LotionCon. So I'm choosing to ignore that for right now. I hope I'm doing this right. Quick peek, they had over 300 people. Can I look that up? Select. I just want it to count for me. Select, count. Average. Close this one. Select account. Let's do attendee underscore ID from DumpCon. 53. Because, one more time. Another convention was over capacity. I couldn't even get in. Right, she couldn't get into one of them. Okay, noted. LotionCon, which we already suspect she couldn't go into. Okay. LambCon. It was BureauCon. BureauCon. Okay, so that's the one she couldn't attend, according to her diary. I didn't win any contest. I could have won, but I arrived too late to enter, so I couldn't attend. The 2 conventions I went to were fun though. Also my dribble died. So she did not go to BureauCon. And I'm assuming she didn't go to LotionCon. So maybe she went to DumbCon and LampCon. I could have won one, but I arrived too late to enter, so I couldn't attend. Me with all my convention stuff, minus dumbbells, I only had an exact average of them anyway. Okay. I'm thinking. I could have won one, but I arrived too late to enter, so I couldn't attend. I arrived too late to enter. Okay, so she did not go to BureauCon. I'm gonna go ahead and close that up because I feel we don't need it. She only attended 2 of them. I think I can close these out. I can pretty confidently say she went to DumbCon because she mentions I only had an exact average of them anyway. And DumbCon was 3 to 6. So she was able to enter in that one. Well, that was the latest one. I'm assuming it's LotionCon that she got there too late. So she probably went to LambCon and LotionCon. So I'm gonna put an X here. I think this is the 2 she went to, LambCon and DumbCon. So if that is the case, DumbCon. Now we'll create a join. I'm actually gonna take this. And saying lamp con and dumb con. So we should have someone who attended both of these. From attendees, join DumbCon on attendees and attendees. Oh, I forgot I had it on caps lock. Attendees equal lamp right? It's over here. From attendees, join lamp con on attendees equals and equals lamp underscore ID. Where and dumbs brought equals 8. We got one person. They brought 6 lamps. The average. Surely. Surely we did that right. Alright, Mr. Land. You're about to get arrested. Hopefully we did that right. Under the accusation of not checking out of their hotel room on time. Cross your fingers. Are you sure this is who you want to arrest? Yes. Locating suspect's phone number. Dialing suspect. Approaching track location. Suspect arrested. Did we do it right? Arrest the true culprit in the 4th level. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna call it there. We got halfway through, it looks like. We're on chapter 5. So we have 5, 6, 7, and 8 left. But I think I'm gonna call it there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked the game. I was having a lot of fun. I really liked the narrator. I think they did an amazing job. I think the game's so fun so far. Hope you guys liked it. Thank you for passing the time with me, and I'll see you guys next time.